So in this video, the message we want to get across is don't lose sight of your business plan and your flip transaction. This is a case study. It's a success story of a client of ours who flipped a property in Costa Mesa, California, and he brought a level of passion that we had never seen before. The borrower had committed to, this is the scope of work that I'm doing. This is what the property is going to look like. I know that properties in the area are not selling for this price, but I'm creating an experience. From our perspective, as a lender, we're taking the risk of, can this guy get out of this property? Is he going to make any money? Because we're always concerned about that. We want our borrowers to be successful so they see this project through to the end and fruition of selling that property and making profit and ultimately paying us back. This borrower understood that he was moving against the grain in a market that had a limit for value of around 1.45 to 1.5 million. There were a sprinkling of outlier properties in this area, but I think the risk was, is this property really going to sell for what the borrower envisions it's going to sell for? Here on my screen, we have the appraisal of the property. This property appraised with an as-is value of $1,300,000. And you can see property is in very average condition. The backyard is full of trash and debris. You've got very dated property here. Interior contents remained very rough condition. And again, this property appraised at $1,030,000 as is, and this appraisal was subject to repairs. That subject to value came in at $1,450,000. We told our borrower, we'll finance this deal, but we do think it's going to be a little thin for you. We're hoping the market holds up. We're hoping your vision of this refurbish comes to fruition. Unwavering passion of this borrower said, don't worry, I'm going to knock it out of the park. I know I've got a $1.5 million or better exit. And let's just take you through on my computer here and we'll show you the after repaired value of the property. 3 months to completion. The borrower bought this property again for $1,020,000. They put in $250,000 in repairs. They listed the property for $1,495,000. They sold the property over list price by $225,000. $1,720,000 was the final sales price. So let's walk you through the experience here. And that's the borrower's word. It's an experience. He was creating an experience, and it surely was. When you walk up to the property, you can see that he's improved the front of the home. There's a gabled roof here. He's opened up the front of the home, new landscape, new hardscape. It's beautiful from the curb. Then we've got the kitchen. New cabinets, new countertops, open concept. He opened up the ceiling, gave us this open room here, new appliances, all modern decor, beautifully staged here. These are accordion doors on the back, open up to the backyard. This is the master bedroom and the master closet and ensuite master bath. This experience that the borrower created here, that our seller created here in this case, is not the rule, this is the exception. This was the vision that he had. You don't have to do this on every flip, but this is how he achieved that very high sales price, that over list price execution. And so taking you back to the photos here, these are some of the things that he talked about in the experience and proof of concept here. This is looking in from the back door. This is the living area, and you can see a little bit of framing there. You can't really tell what that is. Scroll through these photos here. There's this beadboard wall. It's beautiful. This, in addition to the clay fireplace, the open floor concept, those accordion doors opening up to the backyard, that really created that experience. He saw this through. The passion, again, is what brought this around. So I'm going to talk about two things here, which is sticking through your business plan. Stick with the plan. Don't decide to waver at the end. You had a vision. See your vision through. Of course, if there's something that's outside of your control that has to be, you have to pivot in your plan, so be it. But this guy stuck with the plan and he executed. Very great success story. To summarize the takeaway on this deal, passion and this design eye that the borrower had is he had that vision, what he wanted to accomplish, and he used it. If you're a real estate investor and you're looking to maximize the return, I would say creating an experience or differentiating yourself from other properties in the area so the borrowers pay a little bit more, so that the buyers pay a little bit more, is how you'll be successful. Call us today or reach out, DM us or send us a message. Financing from Diversified, from investors, for investors.